Hey everybody, my name is Brad Dawson. I'm an MRI technologist with about 10 years of experience. I have worked on multiple platforms, including GE, Siemens, and Philips. I have also worked at a number of institutions and noticed a pattern that I want to talk to you guys about today. My goal is simple. I want to help as many people as I can so that your exam goes smoothly and that the rest of your day goes too. Your appointment time is your time to be on the table, not your time to walk in the door. Do not arrive 5 or 10 minutes before. You still need to check in, handle your copay, get changed, and complete your safety screening. Arrive at least 30 to 45 minutes early. If your instructions say arrive 30 minutes beforehand, that's there for a reason. Showing up late doesn't just affect you, it backs up the entire schedule and impacts every patient for the rest of that day. If your MRI requires contrast, please drink water beforehand. Even if you were told nothing to eat or drink, water is okay. Coming in dehydrated will cause your veins to flatten. What this does is it makes it very difficult to place an IV, and you can end up getting stuck multiple times. And if the IV is unsuccessful, your appointment will end up most likely being rescheduled. That means wasted time for you. Also a wasted copay possibly, and having to come back and do it all over again. So please drink your water. Certain MRIs come with prep instructions. For instance, a prostate MRI is a good example. This may include fasting and bowel prep. Please follow those instructions completely. If you show up without doing your prep, your appointment will be rescheduled and you'll end up wasting your time. Without proper prep, bowel artifacts interfere with the images and the radiologist cannot get a clear, accurate read, so that a prep does exist for a reason to get you a better quality exam, a better read. Skipping it wastes your time and theirs. If you're a female of childbearing age and there's any chance you could be pregnant, please get that sorted out before your appointment. No facility can administer contrast if you are pregnant. This is both a policy and a safety standard, and the safety concern is what made it become a policy. We do not want contrast reaching the baby. Know the date of your last menstrual period. This is called your LMP, last menstrual period. It is one of the first things you will be asked. If you are unsure, take a home pregnancy test before you arrive. If you come in uncertain, you will likely be required to do an on-site urine test, which slows everything down, and it's not going to be pretty. Won't be fun. Come prepared and keep things moving. If you are claustrophobic or anxious, for example, or even think you might be, please tell your doctor before your appointment. They can prescribe medication to help you through the scan. You are welcome to try it without medication. Some patients do just fine. But if there's any doubt, don't risk it. Show up unprepared for a claustrophobic episode can result in an incomplete scan or limited study, and another rescheduled appointment may be possible. And if you do take anxiety or claustro medication, please arrange to have a driver with you so you can get home safely, because you cannot drive yourself home taking that medication. If you have any piercings, this is another issue. If you have piercings like facial, dermal, tongue, or otherwise that are difficult to remove on your own, please go to a professional piercing shop ahead of time and have them removed before your appointment. If you show up with piercings that cannot be removed, there is a high chance the radiologist will deny your exam for your safety and you'll have to reschedule. The magnetic field and radio frequencies used in MRI can cause serious injury with metal on or in your body. This also applies to permanent bracelets or any jewelry that does not come off easily. Do whatever you can to have those removed beforehand. If you are scheduled for a breast MRI, please make sure you have had a current mammogram within the same year prior to your appointment. This is a requirement at most facilities. If you show up without a recent mammogram on file, your breast MRI will most likely be rescheduled. Get that mammogram done first so you won't lose your appointment. If you have any kind of implant, bring your implant card and or operative report with you, or have it sent to the facility ahead of time before you even schedule your appointment. Not all facilities scan every type of implant. For example, If you have a neurostimulator, confirm that the facility you are scheduling at is equipped and certified to scan that implant. Do not assume, please verify first. Anytime a surgical implant is placed in your body, you will receive an operative report. This details exactly what was implanted, when it was done, and by which physician. You should also receive a wallet-size implant card from the manufacturer, such as Boston Scientific or Medtronic, etc. On that card, you will see one of three symbols: a green circle with the MR in it. That means MRI safe, no restrictions. A red circle with MR in it or red slash through MR. That means it's unsafe to scan an MR environment. You cannot be scanned. A yellow triangle with MR means MR conditional. You may be scanned, however, only under certain specific guidelines. Carry that card with you at all times, everywhere you go, because every MRI facility in the country requires this same information. This is a universal standard. Not all implanted materials require special documentation, however. Things like wire mesh from hernia repair, orthopedic hardware such as screws, plates, or rods, dental work, and breast markers, for instance, are all generally well known by MRI technologists, so we're prepared for those. No implant card is needed for these. However, if you have anything electronic or complex, such as a neurostimulator, stent, any aneurysm clips or coils, shunts, or pain pumps, etc., that is a different situation in its entirety. We need to make sure we have that make and model number on that specific device before you arrive. Even if we scan you conditionally, we cannot determine that without knowing exactly what is in your body. Do your research ahead of time before you come to your MRI and have that information ready so there are no hiccups. Beyond major implants, there are other things you need to disclose. This includes anything like ear implants or in-ear devices, bullets, BB, shrapnel, anywhere in the body, any metal fragments in the eyes. This is especially common in people who have worked as welders, for instance. Maybe they weren't wearing their hood, for example. Even if it happened years ago, it matters. What you have in your body determines everything around your safety. We cannot scan you safely all without that information. What magnet strength we can use determines that, and also what energy levels need to be set on the scanner based on what you have to follow the manufacturer's safety guidelines. Some things are safe, some are not, and some are conditional. Bring that card. I'm going to keep going back to that. We cannot make those determinations if we don't know what's in there. Disclosing this information protects you. I have seen these same issues at every facility I have ever worked at in the last 10 years. This is not at one place specifically. It is a universal pattern and bottleneck that I want to help you guys so you can smooth out your visits and not take time out of your day for you to drive there, get checked in, pay your copay, then get changed, only to find out you have to come back. I don't want to do that to y'all. This is completely unavoidable. My goal with this video was just to make sure that your experience is smoother and safer and more streamlined, because at the end of the day, we want to help you solve a problem. We don't want to create another one. Even though MRI is one of the safest modalities out there in imaging, the magnet and radio frequencies are not something we take lightly. Your safety is number one and is always. So I hope this helps. If this video helped you, if you you can comment below. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I will be more than happy to answer anything you may have for me and do the best of my ability. I hope this helped, and you guys have a great day.